Yo, what's up? There's been a lot of discontent, to say the least, in the dark and darker community recently, with all the different back and forth patches between SDF and the lack of content coming out this wipe. It seems there's a lot of anger that's grown, and I just wanted to make a video to say it's not as big of a deal as everyone is saying. It really isn't. Now, you might be thinking, oh, but the game's dying. They're adding bad patches after bad patches. They have gone back on so many bad patches that the community didn't like almost instantly because they were trying them out. It's like, oh, hey, people don't fucking like this. So let's just go back and stop doing this. So, I failed to see how they won't do it again and realize that, oh, we're trying to make a fun game for our fans, so we're just gonna, keep making a fun game for our fans. Anyway, my point point being that fucking calm down. It's not the end of the world. Even if Dark and Darker dies, like, you could still fucking play it and have fun and enjoy it. It's not, they're not breaking your everyone is talking about this like they're killing their firstborn child. Like, SDF just took their baby and it just like snapped its neck. Like, calm down, man. It's not that big of a fucking deal. Like, the game is in a good state right now. It has been the last few wipes. They just added Sorcerer, which is by far one of the most fun classes they've added. Like, they're gonna add the water map next wipe. Sure, this gear patch is, I'll agree, just a little misguided, but they'll bounce back. They always do. Have some faith in SDF. Have some faith in Iron Mace. They've made an awesome game and they've kept it fun. You guys are just so bored out of your mind from this lack of content that you are just wanting drama. You just want to be mad. Like, just calm down. Go play some Counter-Strike. Go play some fucking League of Legends. Go play some other game for a while. Let them cook and just have some faith that SDF will come back and understand what his players want and how he can combine his vision with what his players want to make a fucking amazing game. Anyway, I also wanted to go forward and look at NotLikeThis cringy ass fear mongering video, because that's exactly what it is. It's just fear mongering. But I don't want to react to the whole 1 hour and 30 minutes. I'm just gonna react to his response video that he made against OnePeg, because that was surely a smart video to make. Here we've got his OnePeg response, where he responded to all of OnePeg's rebuttals against his points. Because I listened to this and there were so many bad points, and it's like it's so clear it's just fear mongering and drama bait just for views. Like, for one, he in his original video he claims to have loved this game. He wants the game to succeed. No, he fucking doesn't. No, he doesn't. Or if he really does, he really gives a shit about his own dog shit channel more than anything else, because he's just throwing everyone under the bus because, oh, they made a bad money monetization. They made mistakes. Like, go fuck yourself. Every company has done it, and you coming out of the woodwork and being like, oh my god, SDF has done evil things, like implement fucking DLC that you can pay for convenience. Like, oh my god, this guy's an idiot. Anyway, sorry, I'm fucking heated because this guy, this fucking guy, man. All right, anyway.
Brothers and sisters, welcome back. Today, I will cover new information which has been given to me or found, including what appears to be proof of Iron Mace's community manager, Grayson, using internal knowledge with his, at the time, unhired personal friend, Walpurgiskid, to profit off the live server. And it appears Grayson leaked a list of hacker names and information to him. Also, I'll quickly give you 3 more streamers managed by Soma. Also, importantly, apparently, Terrence was integral to the creation of the loot box many years ago at Electronic Arts. Finally,
Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? I'm gonna lose my mind. He was integral to making the loot box. Who gives a fuck? Yeah, like, cool, man. I'm glad. Okay, for one point, like I find loot boxes fun in some games, like the CS Counter-Strike loot box. That shit's fun. I don't care. It's just fun. Oh, but it's gambling. You're selling gambling to children. Go fuck yourself, man. Like it's just a fun mechanic. Have an ounce of joy. No, I want to sit in my room and fucking stare at the wall and watch paint dry for 20 minutes. Oh my god. Yes. There are. Maybe I would agree if it was more egregious loot boxes, like the ones that were in original Battlefront or whatever, where it was like, hey, open this case and you can just win the fucking game. But it's not like that. Like, okay, well, at least most loot boxes aren't like that. They're just fucking skins. Oh my god, skins. Oh my god, you need to buy them. You have to. That's why they're predatory. You have to buy them. Oh, anyway.
There's been a number of personal attacks and lies being spread about me. I think everyone is absolutely entitled to their own opinions, just like I have some, but I'll do my best.
Yeah, I'm also entitled to my opinion. My opinion is you're a fucking drama-baiting dipshit who's trying to, like, pray for the downfall of your favorite game that made you successful for some reason. It's really fucking stupid, and I don't get it.
To not drum up extra unnecessary drama and respond to these streamers and creators overall. However, if there is major misrepresentation of my viewpoints, then I might have to feel like I'll respond. Like today, I'll use OnePeg's video to refute some of the claims that I've heard him and others use. I think the last video had the desired effect of exposing secret relationships and other important issues that the community did and did not know, even if it was passionately charged. I'll do my best in the future to try to focus on the main bad guys, Iron Mace leadership.
Can I just say, I despise how he talks too. He talks to me like he's a fucking 12-year-old trying to explain what the color red is to me. Like, did you know that the color red, it's on roses? It's also on like red cars? Like, it just sounds so condescending for some reason. Oh my god.
Please note I'm not talking about the rank and file average everyday worker at Iron Mace. Let's get started.
Oh, you could have fooled me. You shit on everyone else, damn near everyone else who works at Iron Mace. Just not the ones who have showed their face. Everyone else at Iron Mace is completely fine. The ones who stayed behind the fucking screen. Sure, those guys are cool. But every other single fucking worker who's actively participating in the community, they're all fucking evil assholes and corporate overlords that need to be thrown under the fucking bus.
First, I want to share these DMs, which appear to be between Walpurgis Kid, a former employee, and longtime community manager, Grayson. These DMs were apparently leaked in a group chat on Discord here. I'd like to show you.
Oh, yeah. Those are really... It's not super easy to fake Discord DMs. It's not like all you have to do is change your picture, change your fucking name, and then suddenly you're perfect. Like, you're absolutely perfect. Like it's not hard. It is not hard to fake Discord DMs, and that's the point of why you need to provide more proof in a more solid manner. And you may be thinking, well, how am I supposed to provide more proof? How about clicking on their profile and proving that they have the actual username? How about proving that those DMs are in a public server where other people can find them? There's other options than just showing raw DMs like this and pretending like they're even somewhat like solid. You're just seeing words on a screen that anybody can write, and with pictures that anybody could put, with names that anybody could put, and just saying that these are true. I, right now, could change my name to Grayson, change to his picture, and type to my friend who changed his name to Walrus Kid, and type these same things, and send it to him, and he'd be like, yeah, this is proof, this is evidence. I'm sure there's more ways he got it, but at the same time, it's like, then provide this for us. Don't just make these stupid-ass claims and be like, well, that's it. Here's the evidence, guys.
That it appears Walpurgis Kid did not reach out to SDF about a job until October 7th. These screenshots of DMs appear to be from before that, when he's, again, unhired. Now, the third message doesn't appear to say anything. The first message, Grayson says, hey, can we test the new patch tonight? Walpurgis Kid says, what does it mean, playing dev server? Or tonight new patch, which I assume means live server. That raised a red flag for me. I didn't understand how an unhired person who's physically not at the company could access a dev server. Look, I'm just a gamer. I'm a bit naive as to how things work.
Okay. How anybody could handle the dev server? Well, maybe if they want him to playtest the dev server, they'd let him on the dev server. Is that crazy? Is that an insane thought? Hey, I want you to test this patch with us because we trust you to that point. Or even if they don't, it's just, well, we don't care what you see. We just want, maybe they made him sign one of those godforsaken NDAs. Oh God, NDA, fuck, oh shit. Oh, God, I almost had a heart attack thinking, oh, somebody signing an NDA, fuck, ooh. But anyway, fucking, yeah, God forbid people want people outside the company to play in the dev server to test shit. They have a test server that exists right now. You could, sure, it's not only for devs, but like I don't see what the difference is unless you could bring money from the dev server to the patch or the live servers. Why the fuck does it matter? He's like, ew. Maybe I'm so naive that people, like, it'd be weird. Like, why? Who cares? Who cares, dude? All this whole video is just him talking about shit that just no one should give a shit about. But he's just hyper fixates on like these really weird points. It's like, why? Who cares?
Work inside the game company. I've never worked at one. So I looked it up, did some research, and apparently, if you have permission, it is possible as an outsider to join a dev server in a test environment.
I did a 3-second Google search and decided, oh, people from other companies let random people join the dev server, so maybe it's possible.
He says tonight, don't tell anything this yet. Do you have Soul Scraper still? No, I'm sell. Haha, good idea. 45 key, not bad. Anyways, he says, before patch, I'm very quick, sell my gear. I thought about this even before I heard from you. Now, here's the patch that was happening that night that they're referring to. If you look, you'll notice Barbarian's Iron Will, one of the most popular ever perks, is being nerfed, but also more importantly, it says the primary modifier for many items have been adjusted. The random modifiers for items have all been adjusted. That means their rare artifact, very expensive artifact, is going to be re-rolled.
Okay. There's 2 points I want to make on this point, because he brings this back later, talking about SDF cheating, and he goes like, oh, SDF is spawning shit in. So first, I want to bring this back to, how do we know these people are real? Right? Sure, this got the fucking Korean tag or whatever. But again, how is it not like the easiest fucking thing to fake? Again, I just change it to my thing. You can probably like inspect this shit and change it to this date. There's so many options for you to fake this shit, and it's just like, yeah, let's not have any more solid evidence. This is all fucking real, by the way, guys. This is all super real. This W guy, he is just positively real. And he's risking his life. He's a brave man for coming forward and sharing these things.
For patch, I'm very quick, sell my gear.
And oh yeah, the second point is fucking, say this did happen. Say all of this is true. And he did get more money out of it. Who cares? Who cares? He got virtual money. Is he gonna RMT that for real money? Cool, man. It doesn't affect me. Me playing in norms, or even me playing in high roller, what does it amount to? I'm just fighting another fucking juicer. The biggest thing you can say is it adds to the cheater issue. But me personally, I've never seen a cheater in Dark and Darker. Maybe that's just because I don't have 20,000 hours like all these fucking streamers. But like, I've just never seen a fucking hacker. So like, if it's adding to the hacker problem, I don't give a fuck because I'm not getting affected yet. Once the hacker problem starts getting like really bad, then we can talk about it. But like, clearly RMT is still bad. But like, even if this is true, even if he's selling, if he's fucking insider trading in his own game, who fucking cares? Oh my god, he's giving himself advantages in the old game he's creating. Like, sure, this is the biggest point he has, but at the same time, it's also like the weakest, strongest point. Does that make sense? Like, he's not doing anything evil. He's just kind of being a prick, you know? It's like, cool, yeah, whatever. But again, this could all be fake, and he's just adding nothing. This is no evidence. This is no proof. So whatever.
I thought about this even before I heard from you. Now, here's the patch that was happening that night that they're referring to. If you look, you'll notice Barbarian's Iron Will, one of the most popular ever perks, is being nerfed, but also more importantly, the artifact is going to be re-rolled. Sharing a spreadsheet, or maybe a program, that has hacker names and their information. All I can make out, finally, the second message appears to show Grayson...
Again, the second message appears to be, like, cool, man. You know, here appears to be a photo of you, like fucking... Here appears to be a photo of you sexually being active with dogs. Like, here appears to be a photo of you liking pineapple on pizza. Like, oh my god, it's so true. Like, oh, it drives me nuts. It drives me nuts. Like just provide real solid evidence.
Sharing a spreadsheet, or maybe a program, that has hacker names and their information. All I can make...
Oh yeah, these are clearly hacker names. Make
out is the second message appear.
Hacker character names. Oh yeah.
To show Grayson sharing a spreadsheet, or maybe a program, that has hacker names and their information.
Yeah, I'd believe it. I believe it. So there's just a random DM here with shady names as hacker names. Holy fuck, that is so believable. Maybe if we got some actual names, it would be more close to. It would be closer to evidence. But it's just not. It's just not. It's just not. So like, why? Why are you sharing these things?
All I can make out is the classes, but have a look for yourself. Okay, I just want to say, when I initially recorded these clips from OnePeg's video with OBS, when I dragged them into my editor, that's when I realized I'd accidentally, it was recording the top left part of the screen. I didn't do that on purpose. I'm sorry for the viewers if it doesn't look good. And OnePeg, I'm sorry for cutting off your pretty face.
Oh, yeah, sorry, yeah. Let me fix this video then. This up. Alright. This is how we're doing it for the rest of the fucking. If he's gonna fuck this up, I'm gonna fuck this up.
It was recording
Enjoy
the
the
top left part of the
squish
screen.
video,
I didn't do that on
guys.
purpose. I'm sorry for the viewers if it doesn't look good. And OnePeg, I'm sorry for cutting off your pretty face.
Alright, I'm sorry to the viewers if it doesn't look good.
And several seed rounds where Iron Mace was invested in by Hybe, who owns DTS, and
First, it is not true that I said Hybe Corp invested in Iron Mace. What I said was that the CEO of Hybe IM, which is a subsidiary, and the outside director, they both invested personally in Iron Mace as a result of their friendship and potential advice they gave them. My point is just to further show how Iron Mace still has those deep former Nexon ties and strong relationships with big corporate players. They're not.
Okay. So, like, why does that matter? Like, so in your original video, you say that only a certain kind of person can work at Nexon, and because they still have ties to Nexon, that makes them more easily evil, like unethical. Like, go fuck yourself. Are you saying that everyone at Nestle, just everyone is evil? Everyone at fucking people can work at bad companies and still be good people trying to do their best and trying to make a change, right? In fact, I'd argue that this shows the opposite of SDF and Iron Mace, that they were working at a bad company and disagreed with them so much that they had to get away and try to do something good, right? If you're gonna say Nexon is evil and then they still have ties, then maybe they were like, hey, do you want to come with us? And they were like, and the person they were talking to, the person that invested in them, is like, no, I can't. My family needs this job. I have different ties. Everything has a gray area, and he's just jumping to conclusions instantly based on random bullshit he sees. Like, this SDF still has ties to Nexon because he worked there. Yes, we know. Who cares, man? Who cares, man? Fuck.
An indie studio like they claim for so hard and for so long.
They are an indie studio. They are. They just are. They just are. Hang on. So it's a group of independent developers who are independent of larger studios. What? No, you're saying they're unfunded, so they're still an indie company? I mean, you can argue that the largeness of their team and be like, play semantics and be like, well, technically they're getting bigger, so like they're not an indie studio anymore. So you're gonna say shit like Hades is not an indie game because it's massive now. You're gonna say shit like fucking Lethal Company is no longer an indie game because it's huge. It's like, shut the fuck up. It's such an ingenuous point. Like, disgenuous point, just to fucking drive up like anger and fear mongering and put everyone against SDF and Iron Mace. Like, who cares? Who cares that he's getting bigger? I hope he gets bigger. I want this game to win. I want this game to be fucking awesome. I hope they get as much money as they need to make this game as good as it can be. This whole hit piece just feels like he's like he wants them to fail for some reason. I don't get it. I'm just calling out the bad things. I'm just calling out. No, a lot of the evidence you provide is not real fucking evidence. It's just hearsay and random screenshots of DMs that people could have faked. Like that is just a straight up hit piece. You want them to fail. Stop kidding yourself. Why? Like, it doesn't. I don't get it. Whatever.
He talks about anti-cheat, saying that IM promises they take it seriously and created a private Discord for only streamers/creators to report. This is untrue.
Actually, this is true. If you watched my video, then you would have seen this. Let me quote the...
I hate this. Actually, nerd emoji. Actually, this is true. Anyway, that's me dogging on him.
Community manager Grayson Johnson. Hello, Balladeer. I would like to invite you all to the Dark and Darker Content Creator Support Discord server. This is not a public server, and only those with the Balladeer role will be able to access it. The server is only for reporting cheaters, stream snipers, and bugs. We'll be adding people in waves and so on. So, to me, clearly this is preferential treatment of streamers again, and don't forget, Grayson threatened to remove people for sharing this info publicly.
Okay. It's preferential treatment to streamers. There's 2 points I want to go off this. One, who cares? Again, who cares? Who gives a shit that streamers get preferential treatment? They should. They should. I'll argue that they should. And a lot of you fucking casual fucking Dark and Darker gamers are going to be like, what? Why? Why should they get preferential treatment? Because they bring more marketing to the game than anybody else. They are more powerful advertisers than literally anything else they could do. They could put their fucking games billboard on the billboard in New York, in like fucking Times Square in New York, and they would still get more and better advertising from streamers. And secondly, they play the game daily to a crazy amount, so they will have well-formed, like just really well-formed and understanding opinions. Like, there's not many repost videos I will see and just disagree with outright. Maybe some of his points I'll say maybe we could have done that in a different way. But he is really smart when it comes to Dark and Darker. He knows what he's fucking talking about. And it's just so cringe. This point is just so fucking lame. Oh, streamers should get preferential treatment. Streamers should... But you guys should buy my merch, though. You guys should buy my merch. But streamers should get preferential treatment. They should be sitting on the sidelines like the rest of us. Like, go fuck yourself. That is just so stupid. It's so dumb, man. Anyway. Oh, yeah. Oh, and the second point was One Peg's statement. He made a statement in his video saying, saying that there was a channel in the Discord. That was just his fuck up. I'll just fully say. Like, if he thought there was just a channel, that was clearly proof.
To me, clearly,
like this is clearly Grayson in some kind of channel with all this. Again, you could argue that this shit is like faked, but I don't know. This is at least a lot more substantial with the emoji, with the color, with the fucking emojis at the bottom. I wish he hovered over the emojis to see the name, but even then, it still wouldn't be perfect. You can't 100% prove it, but there's a lot more you can do than just raw DMs to prove that DMs are real. Anyway, but yeah, One Peg fucked up, and he said, I think in his video, he said that it was just a raw channel in Discord that was like, oh, it's just a streamer channel we can go to. No, it's a whole separate Discord. Like, if like looking at this, which is like, yeah, whatever. But is it really that big of a deal? He fucked up channel in separate Discord. Like, cool, man. It's just a separate area for streamers to like report shit. Every game does that. It drives me nuts. The most fucking stupid ass, like, underdeveloped takes he takes. Like, he just wants to be mad. This is clearly something that you just want to be mad about. Like, sit here and think about it. Oh, streamers can talk to SDF separately. Well, so can you. You can message him on Discord. He might not read it. There's a pretty good chance he won't read it. And you know why? Because you don't have, like, thousands of viewers watching it, which I agree with. If you have thousands of viewers watching, maybe you have an opinion that is just, like, people agree with and people go to. Anyway, I hate this point. Like, streamers have valuable data to give to SDF. And to say that they don't is just, like, it's, again, disingenuous.
This is preferential treatment of streamers again, and don't forget, Grayson threatened to remove people for sharing this info publicly.
He also mentions that Iron Mace might be using Tencent servers. They are. They migrated to Tencent servers, not recently. They migrated to Tencent servers 2 years ago, back when the original DMCA claim came out, and they pushed everything off of AWS onto Tencent server hosting because it's centralized out of China, and they couldn't get DMCA copyright struck because they wouldn't have been using an American company anymore, which is Amazon.
Here, One Peg gives us the information that I assume he got from the developers. I think it's clear that One Peg and Iron Mace has had a relationship together since the very early days, and I think it's why a lot of people think he's an Iron Mace shill when he comes out to defend them during unpopular times.
All right, you're next on show. You're coming out, like, you said in your video you're not, but my point is, just because he was a supporter of the game early doesn't make him an Iron Mace shill. Everyone thinks he's an Iron Mace shill. Okay, cool. He's still, like, he's just objectively not an Iron Mace shill until you can prove it. Like, I live in America. This shit is innocent until proven guilty. And even if he is, I still do not care. He makes good points. He made a video talking about how he didn't agree with the last patch. with the test going on in test server, and it's like, it's clear he's still willing to criticize Iron Mace for fuck ups. I don't know what more you want. You want him to do a whole hit piece like you're doing? You want him to make an entire video saying fuck Iron Mace, they deserve to die and rot in hell? Is that what you're doing? Is that what you want from One Peg? Because that's pretty fucked up, man. That's pretty like. No, everyone needs to be like me. No one can accept anything from anyone. If you have ties to Iron Mace at all, you are a rat and you need to be exterminated. It's just such a cringe take.
I've also heard that the voice of VoIP is Tencent and the game is AWS, but I honestly don't know. Here's the info if you want to look at it yourself.
Gold coin bags, which aren't tradable, you can't sell them, but allow for gold storage. Yes, it saves a lot of storage for a lot of people, for sure. People proficient in this game can go farm troll pelts until they fall over dead, and they would make up all of that access in no time, relatively no time. There's gonna be competition for that, but that's what people do to play the game. The potions and everything. Okay, yeah.
I've already explained my views on the clear pay-to-win seasonal DLC.
It's not pay to win. It's not pay to win. It's not pay to win. You can, I can see the argument for pay to win, but it's not pay to win. You're not winning with gold coin bags. You're just getting more storage. You're getting, it's saving you time from just buying a shit ton of fucking gold coin pouches and filling up your inventory with them. It's just saving you storage and fucking convenience. And to argue winning is just storing more stash in an extraction game is just, I don't know. Winning is winning fights, not storing shit in your stash. Yeah, like you extracting with like 3,000 gold and being able to store it is just like, oh, okay, cool. Like cool, man. You can win earlier. It's just not pay to win. I disagree that it's pay to win. It is just objectively stupid. The biggest thing you could argue that's pay to win is the legendary potions they give you. And even then, people save them until they get juice. Because if you die, you just give them to other people. The fact that you can lose them, I'd argue, makes them less pay to win. The gold coin bags are the only thing you will probably not lose. And the skin, of course. But the gold coin bag is the issue. Because you can store more gold, and that means you can trade faster and buy things faster. And cool, man. I'm glad. I want to buy things. It is just convenience. It is not win. It is. Oh fuck, man! It drives me nuts. Go to any other fucking game and look at their monetization fucking strategies, and you will see. Holy fuck! These people are just like greedy and predatory. This is not predatory yet. I feel like when we're talking about monetization things or monetization methods, it's on like a spectrum, right? It goes from not scummy and pretty honorable to like hyper scummy and I'm just not gonna play it, right? And to that I say vote with your wallet. If you don't want to support a company, just don't fucking buy it. Leave. Go play a different fucking game. Which is clear. What are people doing? So why do we need a whole fucking video about you going, oh, they're making us buy convenience. They're making us buy gold coin bags that are not tradable and we can't give them to anyone. Like, holy fuck, you're just, that is the most stupid fucking point. It is just like, what? Who cares? Who cares, man? And then the second point is, it's $9. If it was like $30, I would more so agree with you. Like, that's more scummy. But it's $9 fucking dollars, dude. I make that in like half an hour at work. Yeah, like having a job, like making money. I have a disposable income that I like to spend on things I enjoy, and this is one of them. And it's convenience, If I could pay $10 to like get an ultra zap that insta kills everyone I see, then I would agree with you. But it's not. It's none of those things. It's just extra gold storage earlier in the wipe. And it's not even that crazy. It's the third biggest, or third smallest. It's one above a gold coin fucking purse or whatever. I don't know all the fucking names for these things, but like it's not the biggest. If they gave gold coin chest, if they made it cost a lot more, or if they made it actually pay to win, I would be upset too. But this is the most harmless monetization strategy they could ever offer.
But I will add that these bags are insanely expensive week 1, and they're still expensive as the wipe progresses.
Yeah, sure. They're insanely expensive week 1, but you can't trade them. They're worthless to other people because you can't give them away. So who cares? Like who cares? Yeah, they're worth like 10k gold. Cool. Nobody's gonna get that bag because you can see there's a red tag that says not tradable, but it's still value in your fucking stash. Who cares? You can't get money from it. The only way you could get money from it is being like, hey, you want to buy my fucking Steam account? And to that end, like, Iron Mace just can't do anything about that at that point. And to argue that is just fucking stupid. So, I don't know. This is just a stupid-ass point. I just want to harp on about this.
If one bag is 10,000 gold on day one and you get 5 bags, then you're basically buying 50,000 gold worth of value with real money on day one, not to mention all the other stuff you get in the DLC. Also, he explains anyone can get these bags through farming them for hours of time, and of course the drop rate is RNG, and as he mentions, these bosses are highly contested, especially in early wipe. I think that the average player takes a long time to earn these.
He talks about the tavern table and how the social hub was shown as a place where people get set up. And then NotLikeThis talks about how it's ridiculous that they would try to sell this as a premium feature where people would be renting a server for a couple of bucks a month. Again, this is a purely cosmetic thing. There's no in-game advantage to it whatsoever. It just allows people to be like social with each other. And they were talking about it's going to be like $2 a month. If you don't want to do that, don't pay the monthly fee. Like, I look at it like that's not a big deal. Just don't pay for it. You don't have to have it yourself.
Okay, One Peg, come on, man. I never said that this was pay to win. What I said was I think it's scummy for Iron Mace to promise social spaces and a full Gathering Hall rework, then turn around and try to get the players to pay for it. That's just not okay.
All right, what I think is scummy and not okay is Iron Mace making an awesome fucking game, and then you getting successful from making videos about it, and then turning around and making a random hit piece because they didn't make the game exactly how you wanted, or you felt like you were like owed a spot in the big streamer category with the other boys. Like it is just so pathetic. It is just so pathetic, the whole hit piece. But anyway, like the thought that they are owed, like the players are owed this free Gathering Hall is kind of cringe, in my opinion. Like, one, they were talking about having, like, guild areas for people to come to and, like have guilds together and that they can decorate them for a while. This isn't new, you know? And I kind of agree with the concept of people being able to go to guilds, but you can't just have free servers for every single guild. That would up cost tremendously. Again, this is not an indie company. Again, this is an indie company who isn't owned by anybody. So, like, they need the investor. Like, they need money for these things. Like, you can't just expect them to give servers away for free. They cost money per month to use. Are you like, oh fuck? Unless they're using peer-to-peer, which they could, but then it would add more shit to the fucking fan that is hackers. But anyway, yeah.
Okay with me. I don't think just don't pay for it then is a good excuse. And second, I never heard them say it was going to be $2 on that podcast. I assume they told you that. Personally, I highly...
Okay, who cares? I never heard them say... Well, I never heard you say that you were going to put a merch drop at the end of your dog shit video, so therefore... it was inexcusable that you put a merch drop at the end of your video. It was quite scummy, in fact, that you put a merch drop, because you didn't say you were going to in your last video. So the fact that you did put a merch drop in your video is really fucking scummy. Ugh, it's just so stupid.
I doubt Iron Mace would release it for $2 based on the fact that skins with no functionality are like $12 and servers would have upkeep and whatnot. Doesn't make sense to me.
They modeled this
Okay, yeah, they might. Again, who cares? If you don't want it, don't buy it. Like, it's not a scummy practice. You don't need it to play the video game. Anything you can play the video game without, like skins, you don't need to buy. The races, you don't need to buy. The guild hall, you don't need to buy to play it and enjoy the game. Then it's not that scummy to me. I'm sorry. Like, it's just not that scummy.
after, and he talks about face punch. They modeled this after the premium server model that face punch utilizes, where people pay an extra amount of money every month, and people are able to take advantage of those premium servers. In face punch's case, it was a way to try to weed out the cheating community a little bit more, so that cheaters weren't able to take advantage of people on those servers because they have to pay extra money to just then get fat banned.
Okay, One Peg. That is completely not at all how the premium servers work.
Okay, One Peg, that's completely not how I fucking hate the way you
This premium servers, your Rust Steam inventory has to be at least $15 of value. Most long-term players have skins already or DLC, but new players can pay like a one-time fee worth of $15 of skins, and they'll just have access to these servers forever. It's not a monthly fee. Also,
okay, but this isn't scummy. This isn't a scummy practice. But everything Iron Mace is doing, everything is just a scummy practice, but this isn't.
Rust veterans know that many prefer to play on servers that are actively admin, and that the official Facepunch servers have a much higher number of hackers comparatively.
He tries to say that because Terry has a history in marketing, which Terry does. Terry has been in this for a long time. He was integral in the invention of the loot box when he worked for EA back in the day, when they were trying to come up with a monetization scheme for FIFA World Tour. Okay, so like way back when, he was involved in the creation of the loot box. You know, some of that's even too crassy, but I think that's also a cultural thing.
Wow, that is an insane lore drop. Did Terry tell you that? You're saying Terry is one of the founders of the infamous loot boxes. I still remember to this day the most downvoted Reddit post, like in all history. It was that EA post. The community hated EA for so long, and like.
But did Terry make those EA loot boxes? Did Terry make them? Uh, I don't know the company he did work on, but he certainly did not pay for the dog shit like other loot boxes that people have like exploited and made way worse. Loot boxes are fun. I'll argue that. CS loot boxes, Rust loot boxes, fucking it's like I just enjoy like the Overwatch loot boxes. They brought them fucking back. The point is they can be fun when they're made well, you know? To argue that because some people do them wrong and exploitively, that all of them are exploitive is just such a cringe take. He helped make evil business practices. Okay, you're helping make dog shit hit pieces that can be counted as harassment. Like that's like the same point you're making, and it's just so fucking cringe.
That post, the way they talked, I really dislike when corporations bold-faced lie to their passionate fans. Like,
I really don't like when YouTubers bold-faced lie about their hit pieces to their audience. It's just so gross.
I can show you again that I wrote the day of the game launch. Because remember, I was the first person in the entire community that was told the game was launching that day outside of my employees, and I got to make that video. Right? Like they were referencing the IGN.
just include this to further show OnePag has been very close to the developers since the very beginning, and they have a close relationship.
Okay, cool. I hope he has a close relationship. I like his content. He makes cool shit. It like I like hearing about dark and darker news from him. Good. He deserves the fucking close relationship he has with Ironbase, and I hope he continues having that close relationship.
I appreciate your pushback, but you're saying they're modeling it after League of Legends, and that's not a fair comparison in my opinion, because League of Legends is a free-to-play game. You can play 10,000 hours and never spend money. So naturally, those developers have to find other ways to monetize. Dark and Dollar is a $30 buy-in.
Okay. It's still a live service game. Rust did the same exact way, and you're not complaining here about Rust. You're not saying, "Oh, well, Rust is still bad." Like you're not saying anything about Rust monetization scumminess. You're just saying that Dark and Darker is. You might think that again, but my point is the fact that you're not sharing other examples of other monetization that is scummy and similar is just cringe. The only one you've done is Battlefront, which is an egregious example. It's like you have Rust open on your screen. Just say that it's like that, but you won't because you like Rust. Rust is fun, and you enjoy Rust, so therefore their monetization is okay and fine. Like go fuck yourself.
I agree that people can make mistakes, 100%, but I disagree that Iron Mace is learning from theirs, and I ain't even going to touch that capitalism thing, that's how it is, that's the way you have to do it. I completely disagree.
Okay, cool. Like I enjoy the way that this monetization system is set up. Like, cool.
Something to the effect of the night program is sham, and he actually says it's a sham because the knights aren't doing like classroom level activities where he references like military or school systems where you're not doing like one-on-one instruction.
That's not my full argument. That's not the point I was trying to make. But if you just take 10 minutes to search the Reddit and the Knight Discord and main Discord, then you'll find like plenty of examples of unhappy people from both sides actually, both players and knights. I'm not gonna repeat all the stuff I said in the video, but I did not mention that this is a way for Iron Mace to like offload labor onto free people, like teaching players and making a tutorial. It's like they don't have to do that now. I mean, they were talking about that for a really long time. So whatever happened to the tutorial that they were gonna release, I don't know.
Yeah, it's called PvE mode. That was their solution. That was basically the tutorial, is putting them in a safe environment to learn is PvE mode. That's what they explicitly said.
It seems kind of weird to me that you try to pick on the Knights program or whatever by saying that this was a sham or that like, he felt like this was ridiculous because it's one-to-one and it's not real or whatever. When you have guys that are dedicating hundreds of hours of their own volunteer time to help out gamers just because they're trying to teach people how to play the game because they care about the game and they want people to be more efficient gamers. Especially if they're not content creators, the vast majority of them, 95% of them are. There's a handful of people that are content creators. Everybody else is just a normal average person playing this video game because they like it and they decide to spend time teaching people that don't know anything about it. I don't know how you...
Look, I can deeply appreciate all the hours that certain selfless people put into helping new players. I know that there were really good people in the Knight program. However, the statement that 95% of Knights were not creators is simply not true, boys. This is my old screenshot of the US Knights, not the entire world, but take a look. Anugi, Pachipop, Solar Bear, Papi Chulo, Axe. I'm not sure about the deleted names and others, like maybe that's Uberkist or Popcorn Nate or Mist, maybe some OG people. Even with this partial info, you can clearly see that statement is false. Okay, quick update. I got more info from a viewer, and it seems there are tons of creators like Yami, Zclaw, Sopad Strange, Appetite GG, Utoast, Vincent, and maybe there's more I don't recognize.
Miss Soma wasn't divulging that he was managing or is managing Jay proposed.
I don't know the point he's trying to make there, though, to be honest. Like, who cares? Like, streamers on the Night program, cool. The Night program was still useful. Like, I don't know. Like, there's other ways to, like, learn how the game works, too, if you're that desperate. You can look at YouTube videos. You can go on the Discord and ask people. If you're that passionate about their game, there's other options. But to completely, like... to say that Iron Mace is like evil or like unempathetic or unethical because they made the Night program is just like cringe.
in the end. And he doesn't understand why there hasn't been something public made about why Soma didn't say that he was doing like individual management for those 3 people. The simple answer is he doesn't have to. He doesn't. He doesn't have that role where he's a contractor or full-time employee at Iron Mace, even though like he came out and did say that and he was in charge of the marketing initiatives, probably as a contractor, probably not on like a direct payroll as a direct employee. Being on payroll from Iron Mace and representing like 3 people for other businesses trying to help him make money. It's not something that he has to publicly disclose. Like at all. I don't understand why this is looked at something that's disingenuous. People have side businesses every fucking where. Like it's not a conflict of interest.
Maybe I'm a completely naive idiot who doesn't understand how things really work in the gaming world at big corporations. I mean, that's fair. I can be naive and idealistic sometimes. Look, personally, I disagree that it's not a conflict of interest. Soma didn't just manage those 3 streamers who were so big they were going to make it anyways. He went after small people as well. I want to thank Drip Gravy for speaking up and allowing me to share this.
Guys, he spoke up bravely. He's so brave.
Tried to manage Drip Gravy, and in his message, he mentions he's also managing Seriously Soapy, So Bad Strange, and Vincent.
Then you also make mention though of
Okay, who cares? Like small creators are getting managed by Soma, who's good at getting sponsorships to help them make money. Cool. Why is that bad for anyone? Why is that bad? Oh, because he's also like part of the company and he's a conflict of interest. Well, one, he doesn't work there anymore. So you just can't argue that anymore. So I don't know why that's even a point in your video. Like, he cannot be part of that argument when he's already gone. Like 6 months ago, maybe you'd have a point. But even then, it's like, who, like, what, like, cool, man, they're getting preferential treatment again. Cool, they're streamers, I'm glad they are. They need it. Well, they don't need it, but my point is that, like, they play the game more than anybody else. If I wanted someone to be able to talk to SDF and give him points on what he should be doing, it's people who play the game nonstop. So streamers. You could argue fucking randoms too, but I'm sure they find their way in there and find a way to like talk to him. Even if they don't, streamers is just such a good bet. They give good advertising, which Soma was the head of marketing or whatever the fuck. He was a marketer, at least at fucking Iron Mace. So why would he not talk to streamers? The ones who give them the studio that gave the most fucking advertising. Oh my god, it drives me nuts.
Of this here, saying you got a DM from somebody that said that SDF's personal inventory had 5 mil on, 29 chests, all full, and he had 500,000 gold in his inventory. Like he was using death to get himself armor, weapons, and gold, and whatever. Like, and playing that account on official servers. They got nothing. We have no validation that the account you use or where we got DM from had any knowledge of this. There's zero proof of this. This is literal substantiation of rumor. And we're talking about gaslighting at the beginning of this video. That's exactly what this is.
One peg, bro. I never said I got a DM from somebody, please.
One peg, bro. Please, man, please.
If you put any effort into watching my video before making yours,
If you put any effort
to jump on the drama and views, then you would know I said this is from Walprugus Kid.
to jump on the drama for views, I'm so upset. This fucking freak. He's like, oh, you're just making drama bait. What are you doing then?
A confirmed former Iron Mace employee who, in my opinion, bravely decided to speak out against Grayson mostly.
All right, so he's a confirmed Iron Mace employee. How? Give us proof. Like, cool? Like, you know he's an Iron Mace employee? Give us the fact. Give us the proof. If he's so brave, if he's so bravely coming forward, give us the fucking proof that he's an Iron Mace employee. If not, he's just some random guy in your DMs who DM'd you. That's just who he is. That's just what he is to us. Like, it's just such a cringe point.
And Iron Mace. He is risking his reputation, legal consequences.
No, he's not. No, he's not, because no one knows who he is. He's not risking anything because no one knows who the fuck he is. So do you argue? This is so disingenuous. He's risking everything. He's putting it all on the line just for us to know the truth. No, he's risking nothing because no one knows who he is.
And he's putting everything on the line in an environment where so long, so many people have been getting away with hiding and obscuring the truth.
This is just the most. This is the most bad faith argument. He's clearly like concern trolling or something along those lines. It's like he's risking everything just for us, and for you to not believe him, that's so scummy of you to not believe this guy who's risking everything just to tell you the truth. Like, go fuck yourself. We don't know him. Like, go fuck yourself. We don't know him. Like, Jesus Christ.
I truly commend him. Again, these screenshots come from a former Iron Mace employee, and that is why they carry some weight, in my opinion.
Okay, cool. Prove it.
Now look, Walprugus Kid could be lying about some of the claims that he makes. How are we supposed to know? I think it's very important, though, to present his side, and for the other side to present theirs, and let everyone decide for their own self.
Okay, so I actually got some DMs last night, not like this, that, I got DMs from a dude, from, like, your family member, who I trust to be your family member, who said you were having sex with animals. Yeah, like I saw that. Like I saw the DMs, and I trust that he is a family member of yours, and he said that you have sex with animals. So therefore, you know, Do you want, like, I just want to get everything on the plate and like let me present my side and you, or they present their side and then you present yours, and then we just let the community decide. Do you have sex with animals? Let's find out. Do you see how scummy that is? Now that I presented it in this way, you are the prosecutor in this situation. You have the burden of proof. You need to prove that this is substantial evidence. Otherwise, you're just adding to the rumor mill and doing a hit piece, which is what you were doing. So, like, go fuck yourself again. Like, this is so stupid, man. Like, you are clearly just out to hurt SDF at this point. Like, and okay, and again, let's go back to my earlier point when we were talking about Grayson selling his shit. If he has 5 nipple on, 29 chests, full 500k, again, I don't care. Like, I just do not care. Cool, another juicer for me to fight and maybe get loot off of. If he had a kill the enemy button, then I'd say he's cheating. But when he's just giving himself shit, I don't really care, honestly. He can do that. Like, I just... It's just another juicer in a long line of juicers in High Roller. Like, again, I'll agree that it would be scummy if he was doing that, but we have no proof that he's doing that, and for you to claim that this is proof when it's just so clearly not is just so stupid. He's the guy who's DMing you is not risking anything because you're not showing his name, you're not showing who he is. Ugh.
He was not a host of a podcast, he was a guest on the podcast, not a host of it. He actually refused to be on the podcast a number of times. In fact, he made comments on NotLikeThis video that somehow, mysteriously, as long as we're gaslighting, got deleted. I don't know how it could have gotten deleted, but it did. Drank my name when he wants to read the comment, using all this stuff, pushing narratives, pretty scummy, minimizing journalism, integrity, what you're saying. There's a lot of plainly incorrect information in this video, which is interesting considering no talking to people, and this representative just flat lied all they said by choice.
So here he's talking about Grayson posted a comment on NotLikeThis video that was clearly, like, discussing very important, like his relevance. It's discussing him in the video that
First, I apologize for
that he like puts up a lot.
making a mistake, saying that Odin was the host of a podcast. I heard wrong information from friends that he
Sorry, it was Odin, not Grayson.
posted it with arcane armor. I'd also seen like 4 or 5 clips or so from the podcast, and in every single one of those, Odin and Arcane ran it together. This was not done maliciously, this was not done on purpose. Regarding deleting comments, if you look at my entire history
No, it was clearly done maliciously. Of
videos, and even this one, you can see plenty of negative comments at the bottom of very popular videos.
Okay, cool. None of them have any, like, weight to actually criticize you. I don't think Spicy189, holy cringe, can you make a TikTok dance about this SDF? Like, it's crazy that you talk about, well, gaslight. It sounds like narcissistic behavior. Like, these people have no weight to you. You can just look at them and be like, who gives a fuck? But when the community manager comes out and says, hey, you're a fucking asshole and an idiot for saying this shit, then it's like, oh, that actually hurts. I'm gonna delete his comment. Like, that is clear to me that you are just being malicious.
Those of you who have been watching me for a long time know that I constantly say I'm going to read every single
No, I haven't been watching you for a long time, and I'm not going to watch you anymore after this.
comment on every single video. Yes, Automon helps,
Am I being an asshole? Yeah, sure, but you're being an asshole too, so whatever.
but I personally will remove comments that go too far in attacking people, or if it's a false statement of important proportions.
Yeah, somebody defending themselves is going too far. Holy fuck, Odin, oh my god, you went way too far by putting your perspective and your side on his video about, clarity. Oh my god, you're being such an fucking asshole. Like, oh...
Now, if you look at Odin's post, it was posted in the first 2 hours of my video. I was sitting there at the time just trying to keep up with the stream of comments as they appeared. I read the first part.
Yeah, oh, woe is him. He's trying to keep up with the stream of Fuck. Oh, what a hard life.
Of that comment that you had just heard One Peg say, where he accuses me of flat out lying to purposely misrepresent people. That is 100% false. I've seen multiple situations of Odin misrepresenting the facts in the community, and I personally don't trust him. I will not...
Yeah, but you will trust some random guy who DMs you saying he's an Iron Mace employee, and then trust him when he comes out to say SDF is cheating, and then trust the other guys that are also saying that Grayson is cheating and selling shit. Like, you'll trust all these guys because it fits your narrative, but you won't trust the community manager who's coming out and explaining his perspective and criticizing you, so you'll delete his comment.
Not allow a false statement from someone I don't trust to remain on my channel.
That is just disingenuous, and you're an asshole. Like, it is so clear. Just based off this, it's malicious. Like, everything else, you could argue that he's just being an idiot. Here, it's just straight up malicious behavior. He's the community manager is explaining his perspective and his point, and you are just... It doesn't have any weight. It barely has any weight. Like, it's not like he's putting in an announcement in Dark and Darker Discord and saying, this guy's an idiot, don't support him. He's leaving a comment in your video explaining his perspective. And you delete it because she could be lying. Like, go fuck yourself. What happened to the argument where you wanted every ounce of information on the table and let the community decide, oh, that point didn't last too long because it didn't fit your narrative? This guy is so fucking hypocritical. It is insane.
Not a massive corporation with tons of workers and their families relying on it, with tens of thousands of gamers playing every day on a live, well, maybe not now, on a live service game with gamers spending many hours in their crafted game world and tons of big investors and shareholders' interest to worry about, and with a long history of 3 years of basically deception. Like, bro, I'm a small YouTuber, and
This is just such cope. He's a small YouTuber. He can't be guys, he's a small YouTuber. He can't be expected to do all the work to prove his claims that all these people are evil and cheaters. He can't, like, Your Honor, I'm just a small lawyer. I can't prove to you that this guy actually didn't he did murder. So therefore he did murder him. Your Honor, I can't prove that he didn't murder him, so he did murder him. Go fuck yourself, dude. You're prosecuting Iron Mace in this situation. You have the burden of proof, and yet you want to claim, oh, I'm a small YouTuber, so therefore not only can I not do proof, but I have to delete anybody who refutes my points. Anybody who's directly tied to the community and is trusted with the community, but I don't trust him because it doesn't fit my narrative. Go fuck yourself, man. This is the most clear example of malicious behavior in his video. If any other point doesn't convince you that this isn't malicious, that this is malicious, this should be malicious. This is obviously malicious. Sorry, it's word salad. I'm just so fucking heated about this. Because I want Dark and Dark to succeed so fucking badly. It's such a fun game. And I think after this, at some point, I'll make a video, because I've been doing the test server, and there's been stuff I want to talk about on it. If you guys want to see that, leave a comment, but, holy fuck. Anyway, I'm not sure how much more of this I'll see. It depends how fucking heated I get. If there's, 5 minutes of me, not caring, I'll just end the video.
my personal page. I let a lot of negative comments stand, but regardless, I can
Yeah, but not the main point, not the guy with the most perspective in your video.
moderate it how I like. Look, real quick.
I could narrate it how they oh man. Well, hold on. This is
interest to worry about, and with a long history of 3 years of basically deception, bro.
Hold on. We need to put this in fucking normal speed real quick.
I'm a small YouTuber.
He's a small YouTuber,
and this is my personal page. I let a lot of negative comments stand, but regardless, I can moderate it how I like.
Oh, he can moderate how he wants, guys. He can moderate it how he wants, guys. That's such an interesting point, man. That's such an interesting point.
Live.
That's such an interesting point, guys. Where is it? There it is. Where is it? Tell me. I gotta find it.
Truth. In the roots, false promise. Despite information of a remote worker, real Iron Mace has no of update. Long his video that have for most of the issue gameplay loop over that video for a while, and as expected, most of the issues I talked about over a year ago have only become worse over time. The core gameplay loop has worsened. Only criticism video. Which, so if you don't want to miss any information on screen, I made a constructive criticism video which accurately predicted the current bad state of Dark and Darker's gameplay.
Oh, so I made a hit piece saying that SDF's retarded and was mad that it got deleted.
Every time, go watch it and read the 600 plus passionate comments below the video. Now, Iron Mace banned that video for a while, and as expected, most of the issues I talked about over a year ago have only become worse over time.
Oh, but they can moderate their community how they want, dude. They can moderate their community how they want. So why are you upset? Why are you making this point at all when they can moderate their community how they want? Oh my god, he's so fucking hypocritical.
Look, real quick, I realize I made accusations about Odin of basically purposely outright lying. So I'm just going to give you one example. I don't want to spend a bunch of time. Go check out this Reddit thread made by this man who says he's the Dark and Darker summary guy. And it does appear to me he's been here since the early days. I won't read the whole post or the other claims he makes about other people like Ditch. Go read it and make your own judgments. Now this takes place during the Demo Wilson cheater situation drama, where Wilson made videos calling out Demo as a cheating creator. Although Wilson missed the mark on some things, I believe his overall story was true. I don't have time now, but I'm seriously considering showing you exactly why I believe Demo cheated. Anyways, he outright calls Odin a liar and says that Odin stated at the time in a streamer's chat that Wilson had made a video without speaking to Odin first. Down below, you can see Wilson comes in to reply himself. I cannot read everything Wilson says. You really need to pause and read it for yourself, or go to Reddit, make your own judgments, form your own opinions. Basically, Wilson says he was talking to Iron Mace for almost 2 weeks prior to the video. Wilson says he shared unlisted videos to Iron Mace, but they remained unviewed. And of course, he got frustrated. Remember, I mentioned this exact same thing happening to many others in my video.
Okay, I don't know if I don't know anything about the Demo and like Odin situation here, so I'm just gonna skip through. He could have a point, I don't know, but I don't. So you're gonna have to make your own opinion. Sorry. I know everything else is kind of like he's being disingenuous.
One example in depth.
This last section, he talks about where he's been, what he's been doing, et cetera, et cetera. He says that life is hard, and he wants people to donate to him if they feel like this video was something that they considered informative or educational or entertaining. He says his life has been pretty dark, and it's dark enough to where like he feels like he would get in trouble with YouTube if he talks about it. I gotta be honest. My man, if you're going through some mental health shit or life is tough, I fucking feel for you. I do. I've been there, man. I've lived in my car, okay? Like, I know that like life can be shitty. From a mental health perspective, brother, I hope that whatever treatment you feel like you need to pursue, or if you've been pursuing it, or if you feel like you need professionals to step in.
Whoa. One peg, bro. Pump the brakes, calm down, relax. I'm doing okay, bro. My goodness. Okay, like I explained in the video, I made multiple promises to multiple fans that I would return by X date.
Okay, I like how One Peg comes to him from a place of vulnerability and like says, "Hey man, like I'm worried about you. I hope you're doing okay. Like nobody should be going through like dark times." And like he goes like, "Whoa, pump the brakes, bro. This is," and then he starts arguing again. Like you can't make this shit up. He just starts going at this like debate brain. Like the whole, here's my evidence that I was gonna come back. Like, dude, One Peg was just worried about you, and now you're going like, "Oh, well, man, I'm not that bad." Like, go fuck yourself, man. You are just so fucking tone deaf. It's crazy. Holy shit. Like he was just worried about you, man. Chill the fuck out.
Only to have to like delay the video for some reason or another. I thought if I gave my audience a simple, vague answer, then that would not be good enough by my standards. Pretty strong in certain sections, like about Soma, or when I'm complaining and listing a bunch of things that Iron Mace has messed up, like, CMM, leaderboard reviews of Iron Mace, deceiving the player base, downplaying major issues, sweeping negative things under the rug, lots of unethical and illegal things were going on behind the scenes. Too many people remain silent. I put a lot of passion and emotion in that video, it's true. I stand by the major points of that video.
Yeah, because it's a giant hit piece. Too many people were silent because they were just enjoying a video game that they enjoyed playing. I feel like this whole video can be summarized by just let people enjoy shit. He's like that one meme where it's like the stop having fun. Like I don't care. Even if everything you said in this video was true, like they're still making a fun game at the end of the day. I'm just not gonna buy monetization practices I find too scummy. And if they get to a point where it's like they're actually doing really evil shit, then I'm gonna stop playing the game. But until then, I find the game fun, the people around me find the game fun, and I'm gonna still fucking play it for the amount of time I want. So I don't understand what his whole point is. Like, I just wanted to bring this to light. SDF is unethical, and Iron Mace is unethical. I'll tell you what his fucking point is. He posted this video when player morale was at its lowest. So this was just genuinely just a fucking hit piece to try and like destroy Iron Mace for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, like you apparently love this game, but you want to see them fail. Like you could have posted this like at any other time before the patch, after the test, maybe when people were coming back. But no. It's just straight up when everything is at its lowest for Iron Mace right now, and you just want to dig in deeper. Whatever, man. Like it's malicious.
If there's any corrections I need to make to things that are factually wrong that I missed in this video, I'll make them at a later date.
Like, you wouldn't have gotten the response that you would have gotten from me. You probably figured that I would respond to you. You want to talk about gaslighting? This is one of those moments. And yeah, it took a rage bait, I guess. But at the same time, I feel like I offer a message to the community at large to let them know that, like, it doesn't have to be like this, man.
Wow, dude, I don't think I love the smell of my farts as much as you do. Honestly, I figured...
I hate this. This is just so fucking stupid. I don't think I love the smell of my farts as much as you do. You are just such a condescending asshole in this. It is crazy. You are such a condescending piece of shit. The whole other video, hour and a half video you posted was just you smelling your own fucking farts. Oh my god, like I'm so... Fuck yourself, man. That is so aggravating. Like he's genuinely worried about you. He's trying to defend himself, and then you're like, he's smelling his own farts, guys. Like, you're such a piece of shit. You're arguing that SDF is unethical. You're fucking unethical, you piece of shit.
Figured you would quickly make a video based on your history of usually defending Iron Mace when things go south. I also figured you'd misrepresent my positions and would chase the views just like you did with Wilson in the Demo drama. Just like then, you've made multiple videos, but at least this time, you did not backtrack on your own opinion in a second video very quickly, telling the public that a cheater was innocent when he's not.
You can critical game dev and not be...
I mean, it's not... I assume it's not cut and dry. It's not... Like, whatever.
Someone that makes like egregious crazy assumptions like SDF cheating his own game on live because it's random DM that guy says that he did. Like, that is a crazy fucking reach.
Again, I already said this was not a DM to me. It was directly from a former secret Iron Mace employee who released it publicly, despite great potential legal and reputational damage to himself.
Okay, so again, earlier I said he DM'd him. Whatever. Like, he released it publicly. Cool. Still, is there evidence, like hardcore evidence, that it's actually SDF posting those shit, not just random DMs? Like, he could be a disgruntled employee and just faking shit. And again, even if he's not, I still don't care. Like, it's just not that scummy.
Also, I never claimed he was cheating on live, although he could have. But it could have been an internal local development.
Like, it's just not that scummy.
Environment. Now look, Walpurgis Kid could be lying about some of the claims that he makes. How are we supposed to know? I think it's very important, though, to present his side.
Well, I got that DM earlier that said you like to have sex with animals. And how are we supposed to know that he's lying? How are we supposed to know that he's lying? Like, it's such a stupid point. It is just such a stupid and malicious point. How are we supposed to know? How are we supposed to know that he's lying, guys? We just gotta take him at his word, and you come up with your own opinion. Like, yeah, I'll come up with my own opinion. You're a fucking malicious asshole. You should not have the audience you have. And even if you argue that you're a small YouTuber, you still have influence over the community. And words do get people hurt. Like, there's just so many clear examples of, like, people, like, becoming actually hated and, like, bad things happening to them because of the harassment they get sent. I don't care if you support it or not. Your video just supports people hating SDF and Iron Mace more. And it's just such a fucking stupid ass point. If you love the game, you shouldn't even be making this video.
And for the other side to present theirs and let everyone decide.
You can say you think there's unethical things going on, but it's so clear to me that you just don't care.
For their own selves.
Even if it's true, you have to prove it. There's no sense in reporting it. If you want to be a good journalist, there's no sense in reporting on something like this unless you can prove it. Now, granted, I said a whole lot in this video about things that I believe to be true, and said that I could have gone like showing you DMs if I didn't, right? So I got as much to blame for that as anybody else. I'm just trying to, I guess, portray myself in a way that, like, I would like people to believe I'm trustworthy. If you don't, I can't blame you. But I don't really think I have anything to prove. I'm just a guy that really likes playing video games, and I like reviewing games, and I like having conversations, talks with game devs. I like asking them about their process.
I feel like that's such a good point from One Peg. He's just a dude who's just playing the fucking game. Chill on him.
One Peg Man, I will pretty much agree with everything you said after now granted. As you admit and did yourself, it is impossible to prove every single little detail with hard, ironclad proof in our videos, as a single one-man hobbyist or even as a full-time operation.
Well, but that's the thing. It's really hard, but you still have to do it. Because that's kind of the point of making accusations, is you still have to do it. Actually, no, I'm looking at the DM where the guy said you like to have sex with animals, and he's saying that you actually like to do it a lot, so that's crazy. Whoa. I'll let the community make their own decision about that, though.
With or without help. Viewers are welcome to listen to my opinion, and your opinion, and anyone else's opinion.
That's just his opinion, though. You know, but he did say he saw it. He saw you do it, and he is your trusted family member. So, like...
Many others, and they can make their own informed decisions and opinions. There's actually more I want to explain, but my brain is fried, boys and girls. I'm a crap editor, and it takes me a really long time. I didn't go through the normal checks that I normally do, because I wanted to push this out in one day very quickly. As such, there could be, like, minor bugs.
I think he makes a point at the end about him, like, putting a fucking... like a merch drop at the end of this video, which is scummy, which in itself is really fucking scummy, especially when he complains about monetization practices from Iron Mace. Like I cannot imagine being more hypocritical and tone deaf than that. Like, hey guys, he wants you to pay for fucking servers to meet with your friends in game. That doesn't affect your gameplay. Actually, buy my $20 shirt and my $40 sweatshirt, actually. But that would look cool. Like, you didn't say that you weren't going to have that merch drop. Should I just get that for free, actually? Like, fuck off. Like, ugh. Anyway, yeah, that's kind of like my whole point. This dragged on for a fucking hour, man. I'm just so angry about this whole video. This guy's just such a fucking idiot. And you just don't listen to him, man. The game is not nearly as bad a spot as people will tell you. It's still fun. You can play, go meet new people and introduce them to the game, and you will find that sense of wonder that you had when you originally played Dark and Darker. It is still a really fucking fun game. Like, them putting it to whites, normals to whites, was like, you know, it kind of sucks when you find gear in game, but at the same time, it makes the game so much more fun for the people you, like, start playing with who are new. Because they're not... It's solo self-found mode, and that is so fun. I have more to say about my thoughts on that in, like, maybe a future video talking about what SDF could do to, like, balance it in the future. But, like, if any Iron Mace employees or SDF is watching, or anybody who, like, still cares about the game, like, the game is still fun. You guys... Like, Iron Mace made an awesome game. It's still really fucking awesome, and I'm going to keep supporting it as long as I can. Like...
Don't listen to people like this who are just out to like make a few views and be hateful fucking assholes. Like it's so clear he's doing this maliciously. Iron Man's been an awesome game, and you guys should keep playing it. It's so fun. Anyway, yeah, that's it. Thanks for listening, boys and girls.